Hey everyone, and welcome to another segment of We Nerd. I am your host, Cassie. Thank you for joining us on our channel, and today we're going to be talking about all things back to school. It is back to school week, but these tips are going to be dedicated to all my grad students. This can be used on any grade school and on any grade level that you guys are on, but this is especially dedicated to my grad school students because I understand going through all these emotions, especially when I started grad school. So first and foremost is nerves, absolute nerves. So whether you're starting a whole new program, whether you're starting a new semester, the nerves are immense. But you just got to remember that just as you're nervous, everyone else is nervous too. And it is okay. But it's going to be a great learning opportunity for you. This is something that you wanted. This is something you wanted to do. So take advantage of that. Don't let your nerves cause you so much anxiety that you don't even know what to do with yourself. No. Remind yourself, take a deep breath. This is what you wanted to do, that you got into the program that you wanted to. Even if it wasn't your first choice, it's definitely what you want to study. So just take hold of that and understand that the nerves are okay. If you can take the nerves and actually channel it into something productive, constructive, great, even better. But just remember to breathe and enjoy the fact that you are about to enter into this program. You're about to enter into another semester of this program. And with that in mind, also understand you do belong there. You do belong in that program. You do belong in that university. It is so common. I can't even tell you. The same way you will introduce people, you'll do your icebreakers and you'll introduce yourselves to the class. That's how many people also have felt imposter syndrome. There's not one grad student I've ever spoken to who has never felt that they, at some point, at some level, during their grad school career, they felt like they did not belong because they felt everyone else was going to be 10 times smarter. Everyone else knew so much more about the subject matter. And then one day everyone's just going to turn around in class and look at them and say, like, you don't belong here because this is where you came from. No. Those things that you're nervous about that are very common with imposter syndrome is exactly why you belong there. And my grad school, my PhD taught me that better than any other program I've been in. So my graduate program director, she handpicked each and every single one of us. When we speak to each other, we all have different stories, all come from different walks of life, all have very different experiences as to how we ended up studying international relations. And it is so rewarding and very inspirational to hear those stories, but we're all different. We're not cookie cutters of each other. And she was very strategic in when she chose us. And that is something I love about my director and I love about my program in general. Our colleagues were so different. And that's what makes us unique and that's what makes us great for this program. But you do belong there. Also understand when you're entering into a program, when you're entering into a class, a new semester, don't try to act like you're the grad student that knows everything about anything about that subject. Don't do it. It's just because it's not true. It is not true. You will always have students who are very outspoken in class. I'm one of them, very, very outspoken. But there'll be so many others. I've met so many people who are just like, they'll just go on and talk about their network of people, what event they've done, what conference they've presented at. Fun tip. Nobody cares. If they ask you, great, tell them, but no one likes to show off. And I promise you, the person who does that ends up being the target of the entire class. They want to make them feel stupid. They do. Like, why would you do that? Like, nobody's asking you any of this. Just come to class, be in class, participate in class. You don't need to go off on a whole long story about what conferences you presented at. Like, just stop it. Stop. That's not attractive to anybody. It's never great. And understand, you will meet people who are smarter than you, who have a lot more knowledge than you, who have done extensive research on the subject matter more than you, and that is okay. That is fine. But don't act like you know everything. That's just not a great attitude to have when you're entering into grad school. It's just, no, it's the absolute worst. Also understand that it is okay to not know something. Just ask. Just ask. It is so much easier to ask and know that you have the right understanding, that you have the right knowledge, than to just assume things because just for the simple fact that you don't want to look like you don't know. No, look like that. It's fine. Many of the times the questions that you have, another student has, okay? And it'll benefit everybody. Just do it. It's okay. It's perfectly fine to ask. It's actually encouraged, okay? Like, your professors would be there for you 24/7, whether you want to ask it in class or you go to their office hours or you email them. Make a point. It is your class. Remember, you are paying for those classes, okay? Make the most of them. Don't just sit back and just let it happen and let the class pass you by and just accept the grade. No, participate, do things, be highly proactive in your classes in whatever way that is, because some people, they're not proactive raising their hands in this class discussion, but their essays, A1, amazing, can't top it. But it's a fact. Like, be proactive. You are paying for this. You want to be in this program, so make the most of it. Don't just, if you have a question, just ask it. It's okay. And last but not least, know that you have chosen this program. You have selected this program. You have accepted the offer. You are in there. Enjoy it as much as you can. And remember that even as stressful and as time consuming and sometimes hair pulling the classes would be, you chose to be there. All right. And whether you spent nights praying, hoping, crossing your fingers and your feet, just anything to make sure that you got in the program, you are in. You are doing this master's, you are doing this PhD, you're doing this degree. Own it. Make sure that you remind yourself of it and give yourself a break on those days when it's hardest. Because there are many times you'll be like, I don't know why I even decided to do this again. That's a lie. You know why. You know exactly why. So just reiterate that to yourself. And many times, sometimes write it on your vision board, have it strewn across your screen, your computer screen, have it on your desk, have it everywhere. Just remind yourselves of the reason why you chose to go back to school or why you're in school, and it helps you to press on throughout the program, throughout your life. My motto that I've always used is know your limitations and then defy them. Corny as it sounds, that's always been something that has pushed me and always made me go that much harder when I was just at some points where I'm just like, I'm done. I don't want to do this. No, I'm not done yet. I know I can go further. I know I can do more. So let's get it. Let's do it, And with that, I just want to wish you all a lovely fall 2022 semester, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful time. And whether you're a new student, whether you're you're just continuing your degree, just congratulations. And I hope you and wish you all the best this year. Bye.